Hi everybody, hope you're all well. Mindful moodling will be starting in a few minutes. Well, you know how early I am. Anyway, just bear with me, the video's about to start soon. Thanks, bye. Good afternoon everybody. I'm just here with my toe and I'm going to do something a bit different. This is lovely Rachel Harris. Yes, she is bad influence. Alexa, level 1. Yes, she's a bad influence on me, that woman. Bad influence. So, yes, it's a case of something a bit different. I'm trying to find a piece of paper. Well, I can find paper, it's just not the sort of one. That's a silly thing to say. Oh, I know. Ooh. Right. Okay, so get yourself a piece of paper. Oh, that's got glue on it. Right, piece of paper. I'm using it from a maxi book. This is great for drawing and everything. And it has to be this size. So it has to be 20 by 20. So, oh, that's not good. 20 by 20. Get it? 20. Did I leave me? No, nozzle on, I didn't. Make sure it's right as well. 20 centimetres by 20 centimetres. I don't know what that is in inches, so I haven't got a blooming clue, but yeah. Oh, my fingers are stiff. I can't get anything working today. This is one of my first ones since my little snowboarding accident. Oh, that was. I'm so glad to just getting back into something now. It's been a while. So I've got my trusty guillotine. So now you can do this in. Oh, I've got a line on there. You can do this in coloured stuff, I'm sure, but this I'm just sticking to what I've learned. So it's an Orimoodle. Like it? Orimoodle or Moodle Ori. I don't know which one I like. Orimoodle or Moodle Ori. Have you guessed what it is? So it's a Moodle Ori or an Orimoodle. Not too sure. Anyway, it's a 20 by. Have I just done that? 20 by 20 centimetre square. So, here's me. Here I am again doing my. Don't throw then. So, you can use this as quite thin paper. It's like this is drawing paper, so it's less than 100. And if we're going to do a bit of Orimoodle, then it needs to be quite light paper. Okay, Orimoodle is something. It's a name I've just come up with. I don't know if it exists. I don't think it can do if it's got my trademark on end, but it's basically a bit of origami with a moodle. So yeah, Rachel Harris, your fault. So we're going to do it together. So if I go Pete Tong, now what I can do, just got to get on with it. So it says have it like that and then fold in half. Okay, now you'll have to trust me now because you can't see what I'm going to make. So fold in half to the corners. That's pretty rough. Probably because I cut it wrong. I hope it doesn't matter too much in the end. Knowing me, it probably blooming will. Number 2. Now, because I'm using quite fine paper, the bum fold is not that necessary. But I would always suggest one. So, just trying to show it so you can see the light. Okay. I'll talk through it once I've done this bit and then go back through it again. Right. So, I'm going to go through it again. Da, 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 da. All I've done is 20 centimetres square, okay? Have the point at you, not the edge. Fold to the middle, crease, okay? Fold that in half, like that. Sorry. And then each corner of that. So, no, let me do that again. So it's fold that way, then that way, okay? Right, fold that way. Fold that way, that's it. Okay, now done. So, we've got it like that. Now we want to fold up that to there. So pick the bottom up, fold to the top. I've not done this work. I haven't done this before, so like I say, I haven't got a clue. I hope it works. Right, so try and make sure there's no gaps, because I did remember one of the things about that is being really precise. Right, so fold up, yeah. So fold them up that way. So now we're going to crease that one there. And that one there. Fold that way. Yeah, that's right. That way. That way. Right, this is where it... Oh, I've done the wrong one! Oh, I'll have to carry on with this. Right. Fold the top layer horizontal. Yeah. Okay. Fold the top layer horizontally as shown. Well, I've done that. Fold them down at an angle, yeah. Right, this is going to be fun, this. I've done it, but I don't know if I've done it right. It must be. I don't get that bit. It says fold it again. Why did I pick that one? Oh, it's this one. Oh, you daft woman. Right, we'll start again. Sorry, I found the one I wanted to do. Oh, bum. Never mind. Bum, bum, bum. What? Bum, bum. I'm going to use this one. Don't follow that. Cut! Cut! Don't do that. Don't like this. Right, so here we go. Try number 2. Fold in half. With a bookbinder's bench, this would be so easy to do with a flat edge. Fold in, see what I mean? It's me cutting it, innit? That's better. Right, fold in half. Right, fold. Okay, so I'm just going to do a double one because this is double, whatever, whammy with the white and yellow sides. Excuse me. Right, so right, white side facing up, belly fold in half, unfold. Now fold that corner to that one. And fold. Now there is a reason I'm doing it like this. I'm going to show you what we're going to do and then it makes sense. So, okay, so we've got that. So now we've got that. We press the one I started with is the one I'll do later on, not today. Tell you what, I'm telling on my ribs this. Blooming heck, maybe I shouldn't have done the folded one. Plonker. Right. Oh, I am turning me people on. Let's see. Hello, Nika. Hi, Marcia. Hello, Tracy, Janet, Marcia, Linda. Hello, everybody. Good to see you. It will come together. So, got it like that. So, we've got that. And undo it. Okay, so now we should have like a square thingy. Like that. Fold in half. You know what gets me is when somebody makes something like an origami animal or anything like that. How did they find out? How did they find out? You just sit there and I know it's an ancient tradition, but do you just sit there and think, oh, I'll make a crane? Or, yeah, you know what I mean? It's just, how did they think of it? So this one now, you fold the two sides together. And then into the middle, fiddle, middle fiddle. Right, so it starts at, right, I get this now. So you've got to keep them down. Right, so got that like that. Yeah. So lift up the right, lift up the centre upper section and ease out the corners. So if you hold that down there, oh, I see. So you ease out the corners that way. Okay, ease out the corners that way and flatten. Okay. Like that. Sorry, I had to. Right, so fold the lower, fold, hang on, fold the lower section down. Hey, fold the lower section. How can you fold the lower section down? Hang on, hang on. I'll have to see that again. This is a tricky bit. This fold, valley fold, so in the lower section, fold in. No, that's nothing like it. So let's buggered that one up, haven't we? So I'm going to go back to it. It says fold, valley fold, so valley fold, valley fold. All right, okay. Do it that way. Right, let's see. Well, right. Right, bear with me. Right, so we've got it like that, okay. So it says valley fold, the lower section down. So all right, that's it. So I know what you do now. Valley fold the lower section down. Wow, it's complicated. Valley. Oh, you're all laughing now. Don't care. Right, the valley fold the lower doodads. You end up with, yeah, that. Oh, right, that's it. Fold the top section backwards. Right, okay. Oh, here we go. Fold the corners of the top layers as shown. Okay, done that. Fold valley in half. I'm not too sure whether this is the right way, so we'll have to mess around with it a bit. So we can have it that way, or that way. Don't make it easy for myself, do I? There we go. Aha! Ready? You can have it that way. Well, that way, she butterfly. I prefer it like that myself. So this is where you can start to put I mean, if I was looking at it now, I'd have to do a bit more work on it. But I thought what we could do is we could highlight the places that we need to draw on now. So I'm just looking, excuse me, I'm going to get a pen out. I'm not going too mad today. She says she just made a ori moodle or moodle ori. So I've got some pens out and I'm just going to look at patterns now because I don't want to. It's really difficult. You think you can still do things and you blooming can't, so you have to be a bit careful. Let's check that out there. Should it look like that? Yeah, it should. So you can undo it and do it, but come on, come on. Well, you'll have to watch it over. I just wanted to do something simple, and you know, me being me, doesn't always work that way, does it? So if you was proficient at this, I would advise you to undo it all, mark out where everything is, and undo it, and then go for it. This camera is. Let me try and get it down with writing. Sorry, it's behaving shockingly today. Sorry about that. Right, so it's got to be done. Two wobbly circles, and it's meant to be wobbly. I'm just drawing in the body part. Not because you have to, it's just it gives me something to sort of start with, if you know what I mean. There we go, that's better. So there's the body part. I'm going to find a pen, and I'm going to look at some patterns for And there's nowhere it says it has to be symmetrical. Nowhere at all. Okay. I think I'm just going to do a... Okay, so I'm just putting some circles on there. It still looks awful. It always does. Things like these always do until you sort of work with them. So just work with what you feel like when you're on days like this. Just coming, getting back into it. But it's weird. Some days I'm just not in the mood. Not that I don't want to. I want to, but I'm not in the mood for certain things, and that gets me down because I think, I should be able to do stuff every day, but I can't, and I need to, I need to sort of allow that. So I'm just needed this. Just don't want it to look like a pair of potholes, and that's what I'm beginning to feel like. So some of my pens have really flat edges now, and that's because I'm holding them up right. So all I'm adding is some definition in these little bumps. Still look like a pair of potholes, don't they? I'm just putting some cohesive pattern in here. Yeah, that's better. I think if you have you get over the fear of like making one of these. The good thing is you can just undo it and do the patterns flat on the surface without having to do it like this. So you're not sort of getting caught up, because it can be sort of a bit flyaway. I'm going to carry on over there, but it went a bit wrong. There we go. It's a shame it don't flap. I'm sure you'll find one that flaps. It's got a 5-petaled flower in it, which I don't like at all, but we'll work on it. Oh, that's better. You do get times like this when I think I'm a bit out of focus, or not out of focus. I think I'm not. Just not right yet, but you know, must admit it knocks your confidence, because it's quite a few times now I've took a tumble or had an accident, and it's quite scary when it happens, because you're like, why have I done that? What happened then? Right, so I've got 2 and they look like crazy footballs, don't they? So I need to sort of wrap that up. Right, let's forget that stare and we'll focus on the body part, which hopefully might have better. I've got some patterns here and I'm like looking through this little book. I'm not trying to sell the book, so I'm conscious of not going too far or making too many things or whatever. It's just not fair, is it? So you have to be a bit conscious of that. And what I'm going to have to do is bring this over here, I think. So I'll use this pattern in here to produce I'm just drawing on the lines I've created. I might be having one of them can't draw days. I do have them. Like most people, you know, you get days when you feel that you can do things better than others. Today could be a I can't draw day, or I can't doodle day, or I can't do anything day. Natural. Pen's running out. You can see when it just. Oh, that looks atrocious, doesn't it? At the moment, looks shocking. One of the things I've noticed about butterflies is they have ways of trying to make like predators look or miss them, and that's by using full size, so that they target another part of the body and then they can fly off. So yeah, it's quite a... I'm going to use a finer pen, that's annoying me. I'm making some samples later for my new collection. That'll be interesting. Got some more to do, and I really want to do some samples. I've seen a few things that really interest me at the moment, and I'm really thinking, oh, I could do that and that, but we'll see. I'm just putting bubbles on that there. Always in 3s, 5s, 7s or 9s. Different. Some little squiggle things. Because I like the idea of butterflies, although they're not. They seem to be symmetrical, but when you really look, they're not. And you're like, oh, it's not actually the same, and I love that. Similar, but not the same. That's becoming better now. We've got this nice pattern emerging. Had a nice couple of hours with Rachel on Sunday, filling in for Leanne. Oh, wrong way for Mad Archers. Yeah, it's good. I was able to use relatively thoughtful papers, which are absolutely brilliant to use. So if you can get your hands on some, they are so cool to use. Beautiful papers as well. There we go, some nice pattern in there, and all I'm doing here is like dot, line, dot, bit like Morse code. I'm just filling in where I can, because I say that's quite pretty now. Using the lines is a nice idea. And colours and shading and One day I will learn the wonderful habit of putting things back where they should be instead of having to have a major sort out every now and again. Just using a pencil now because I just feel that I think it's because I'm not drawn for so long. It's almost like my fingers need loosening. So I'll just put a little bit of depth on it. That's better now. I feel like I'm in more control of it. Not that I have to. I don't know. Maybe I'm saying it wrong, but I don't have to be in control. I just think it's perhaps me. Oh, come back. Hey, up, shit. Hey, up, shit. Come on, get down. For all the people who don't know, it used to be a bit of a catchphrase for some people. Now, I'm not too sure, but you may be able to cut them off, these little triangular bits, but what I'm doing at the moment is just making less of a, you see, so the body part looks a bit better. So I'm just drawing some lines there and then matching them up. So when you've got a matched lines, it's easier to start, unless you know. So I'll just put those last three in. I find it easier to draw when it's folded, and then down near the edge. That's better for me now. Gives me more. Yeah. Can make all sorts, loads of them, and have them hung up like a mobile. Oh, that's better. I'm starting to feel it a bit more now. Yeah. I don't know if you could cut them out because I think it'd lose this structure, but you won't want to. You don't have to, do you? So I'm looking at this now and I think movement here would be quite nice. So rather than make these look like portholes, I am just going to continue them like that so that I can get rid of that. Because at the moment it's not right. So at least there, she says. Right, okay, so we've got to this part. I certainly could get rid of that. Oh, it's not me, I haven't done this. I'm looking at others, but there's a little bird and everything in it, so I'm going to be flashing that one around to say at least. But it's just nice to try and dip my toe in because I've missed out being not able to draw, and I can really tell, really tell. It's just shocking. And I don't mean that to get no. I mean for me it's quite. What's the word? What's that word when you get get to do something and you're a bit not scratchy. There's a word for it anyway. I'm a bit of that. You need a bit of practice. So I can't think of a word. Dodger? No, that's not it. Rusty. Rusty. That's the word. You're a bit rusty. Right, okay. So I'm going to look at this now. I'm going to make these a bit more of a pattern this way. I'm going to keep that, but the bottom will change in correspondence with the shape there. So the top stays level, but the bottom is going to hit the valleys and peaks and troughs. Does anyone else get caught up with them blooming reels, I mean? Oh, honestly, I can't believe I'm sort of being sucked into watching them. I just can't. It's just shocking. So got some little dots in it now. Gives it a bit more. Yeah, that's all right. Not like in the top bit because there's less there, but I think that's like I say about the folding. If it's dodgy folding, so I think I'll do some more of them because I quite liked them. tell you what, I have cold. I put me I've got a hoodie and a poncho, cozy thing, and I love them. But I washed them on yesterday because it was washing weather. Got it all dried as well. But I don't know how. I don't think I could do without them at the moment. Not put heating on yet. There you go. It's becoming more cohesive now, isn't it? Blooming heck, anyone would have thought I planned that. No. That's just blooming done it. Wow. Wow. Now that shocked me. Have faith. Now what do I do? If in doubt, put a dot on it. I think this is a way of getting a more of a continuous line that the bobbles underneath have lost. Yeah. Yeah, I did the my washing yesterday. That was a bit of a ball ache, to be honest with you, because I got it all done, but I was just like, I kept forgetting. But these are, when I'm saying these, it's only one. Heal really quickly in comparison with others. Just makes me wonder whether I just fractured it. Or like cracked, nothing like a break. The others were terrible. It was weeks. But this isn't as bad. But maybe my body's just getting used to me. There we go. That's quite nice. So let's look at these patterns now. You could do these with your kids, and quite a nice thing to do actually. I wonder, should I do some? No, I wonder. Yeah. Right, so that. How is everybody today? Are we all finding ourselves well, difficult, fed up, good, singing, not singing? I made great paths into my room yesterday as well. It's just when you have an injury, everything either knackers you out or hurts, or you don't want to do anything. You end up being like, well, you don't move anything, and it's just it gets you down. I'm not saying I'm not saying I'm an advocate for. Well, I can, running a marathon, which is good if you could, but it's just so annoying because everything does have a consequence. So you end up, it's really incapacitating, really is. You end up like, oh, done a lot of reading, a lot of stitching. Yeah, I've cut right down on all my sugar. I've not had a fizzy drink for nearly 10 days now. Maybe that's why I feel a bit down, because sugar. You do get a little bit heady with sugar. I did have a cappuccino and a chocolate bar the other day, and honestly, I was nearly flying off the wall. I was like, "Whoa, this is a bit strong." And so, quite surprising how it does get to you. So, let me do this right now. Oh, this pen is rubbish. Come on, right. I've got to have a cull of pens because there's no point in keeping them if they're not working. It was a proper moany the other day, like and I got a wonderful, really was wonderful little reel from my nephew and my brother, and it was my niece laughing her head off, proper giggling, proper belly laughing, and it was, oh my word, it just cheered me up so much. It was untrue. It really was. Just stunning to watch her like proper giggling. A laugh is infectious. You laugh. You have to laugh with a laugh. It's crazy, isn't it? But it's so good. So I was laughing. It just changed my blooming attitude 100%. So very, very good for you. So good for you. I just needed a good chuckle. That's what it was. So yeah, it's I was laughing my head off then after little Orla was belly laughing. Oh, it was. Oh, that way, I think, isn't it? Yeah. So she was proper going for it. So here I'm just putting on some. I don't know. I think I'll do a few more of these, but I will plan them first so that I'm not. But it does show you, doesn't it, that I did them straight away, and no problem. You could get that. It's easily achievable. Some of these are a bit dodgy. These like little patterns. There we go. So that'll do for that. That's it. I'm holding my breath again. Oh, crazy woman. See, I've took less time on this. And they're not as nice as that. But once you recognise that you need to do more time, it is a bit easier. These look like hemorrhoids. Not always great, is it? For a pattern that looks like hemorrhoids. There we go. I've got a pattern like that. Right. So I'm just putting a little bit of fine detail around the just fine patterning. That's it. It's been a very strange one today. It's been quiet. Not normally this quiet. But it's like everything, you know. Sometimes you just need to get back into it, don't you? You're not 100%, but you want to do something. You're just not too sure what you want to do. I have many days like that. But, you know, they're a lot less than they used to be, which is really good. But there again, it's one of them, isn't it? You sort of say, right, no, I'm going to do something today. Better off doing it in the afternoon, me. If I do it during the day, in the morning, I'm rubbish. Right here, I'm just going to put a line there, a line there. And I'm just going to do patterning this way. So I'll bring that circle into it again. So we've got like a oh, here we go, just there. Oh, black circle. Right, I'm going to have got a bigger pen here, which is a brush pen, I think. No, should be. Hey. So we'll be able to do a little bit more. Not too sure I should have done that one. Make it sort of like that. I'm putting some bigger items here. Right, I'm more or less finished with this now. So just to go back, what I did, I did an origami butterfly. Not a perfect one, I know. And I just wanted to create I suppose this was like a sample piece. And the reason I'm doing this is to get back into it because I've missed, doing my moodles. And although I've been doing some, I've not been doing them online because I just couldn't do them. I could do what I could do and it wasn't a moodle. So, my Patreons, thank you so much because you allowed me to just get on with peeling. And if you want to know how it works, if you go to louwithers.com, excuse me, you'll see all the info there. And that £5 a week, £5 a month does really allow me to continue doing this. So here I'm just filling in now with dots where it's going to look okay. I'm not too sure about those. But if you've got that's better. There we go. You can just see now it's less. Right, so just to get back into it, really. I love the idea of folding a paper. I started with a 20 by 20 square, 20 centimetres by 20 centimetres. And if you go back and watch all folding, I love doing this because then I've got to put it all back together. And let's have a look at it opened. It's amazing that that's the only bit that shows, isn't it? So if you're okay with all this and you know what you're doing, then you can do all this happily without sort of worrying about how to put it all back. But if you've folded them all right, they tend to sort of just go back. Look, like that. So thanks for your time. I'm going to be doing one on Friday. I'm at the monastery Thursday. Got monastery. We're going to see a few faces. I've only met a couple of times, but they were I consider to be friends. So yeah, I'm going to be seeing Andrew there, but I'll be seeing people, our groupies or droopies as we call them. Tracy's not, she's not going, but yeah, we're going to be seeing hopefully quite a few people there, and it'd be so nice to get out. I've drawn my car once yesterday, once since I did this. Oh, and I tell you what, anybody would think I was driving some sort of supercar, honestly. But yeah, might do. I'm hoping to do a bird or something else where these hang quite nicely. They could hang quite nicely, look, and the tails sort of cross over like that. If you have that bit stuck together, then the tails sort of spread out. But if you pick them up and the tails sort of come over a bit and they look really nice. So yeah, have a go with that. Have a go with some of the papers, the hundreds of thousands of sheets of papers we've got. Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, big shout out to Rachel Harris. She said, "Oh, Lou, have you seen this?" She's kept me saying over the last few days and weeks. So yeah, big shout out to her. Big shout out to all of you. That is looking so dodgy there, but we could get rid of it or make a feature of it. Is that it? Yeah, I've got to make a feature of it. So I would get a nice sort of white pen and make a real feature of it. It's like you were saying about having a dodgy line. You make it very dodgy. It already looks better. So, thank you, my lovely jubblies. I will be back here to see you on Friday with some more Moodle. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Got a little bird to do and something else. But yeah, I could quite easily get into doing them. And you can do it on fabric as well, don't forget. You can fold fabric like this. I love that. Put my little gems on it. Have them on a tray. Make them Christmassy. Bob's your uncle. Anyway, a big shout out to you all. Thank you so much to my Patreons. Thank you for watching. Thank you for putting up, which was quite a rubbish moodle for me. I didn't feel like I've done a lot for you, but hey, we all have these days, don't we? Big love. And I will see you. Let me just get this here. Oh no, it's the wrong one. I want that one. No, not the one. So I want to say thank you so much. If you want to go to louwithers.com, you'll see there's loads of stuff on there. And I will see you Friday. Bye.